Okay, next is the user interface. Now there are a lot of options over here, so I'll go through briefly one by one. So just double click on this icon or on this window. Now you can see there are many features where I can either check or uncheck the box. And the first one is automatically open internet links in new browser window. So example, let me open my ebook. Okay, let's say if I have a link here, you can see this is a hyperlink. If I check the box over here, then when I click on this link, it will open in a new window. So for example, there you go, it opens it up in a new window. Okay, that's the first one. So depending on your preference, you will either want to check or uncheck the box, but for me, I normally do not like to do this, and I'll just uncheck the box. Now next, menu. The menu is over here, all this menu. Okay, whether you want this to appear, of course to me it is very important, so that it will not keep your readers wondering where to go to, or wondering what are the options that they can do with the ebook. Next is the next or previous loop. You can see here, next or previous loop. Okay, you want to go to previous page or the next page. Over here is pop-up menu when right click on ebook page. So let's say this is an ebook page. If I right click, there you go, pop-up menu appears. Next, scroll bars hidden. Now this is not a good choice for you to check, because scroll bars, you can see, okay, this is a scroll bar. Look at my cursor over here. This is a scroll bar where you will make the window go up and down. So of course this is very important. If your page has a lot of content, you will want your users to be able to scroll down right to the bottom, or even go up back. If you don't have this, they can't do that. They can only view the top part of the ebook. So of course this is not recommended for you to check, so uncheck this box, which this is what I recommend. Next is the status bar. Okay, status bar hide destinations. So this is what it means. If I go back to my ebook, take note of the place over here. Okay, just take note. While I'm putting my cursor on the link over here, take note at that place. There you go, you can see the hotmarketingvideos.com. that is called the status bar. If I turn off the status bar, that link will not be visible to your readers. Okay, it will not be visible to your readers if you do not turn on the status bar. So if you want to hide the status bar, just uncheck or just check this box. Okay, so similarly, this is also status bar is shown initially. You want it to show, you want the status bar to be visible, so just click. If you don't want the status bar to be visible during the first opening of the ebook, then you just uncheck the box. Next is status bar can be toggled on or off. Again, this is all about status bar, up to you whether you want your readers to be able to choose whether they want it to on or off the status bar. Next, toolbar. Okay, toolbar is this section over here. Okay, the back, forward, previous, next, stop, refresh, home, and so on. So all these are toolbars. So it's good for you to on the toolbar so that your readers can browse through your ebook easily. It will be much user-friendly ebook for them. Now toolbar is shown initially. Of course, just tick yes. You want it to be to show. If you want, if you don't want, then you can just uncheck the box. Toolbar can be toggled on and off. Similarly, you can choose whether you want the readers to choose whether they want to on or off the toolbar. And toolbar buttons have text labels. Okay, this is the text labels. Okay, you can see here, besides the image, it has the next text, stop, refresh. It has all the words. These are the text labels, so it's very important. It will not keep your readers wondering what the icons are for. Okay. Next is the toolbar contents button display pop-up list. Okay, basically this is the contents. Okay, if I click here, look properly, please take note. If I click here, you can see this is the pop-up box. So if you don't want the pop-up box to appear, and if you want the contents to go there to go directly to the content page, then when you turn off that feature, once you click on this button, it will straight away go to the page. But now, because I configure this ebook in such a way that it will open up the pop-up, so you can choose which page you want. So if let's say you have 10 pages, 20 pages, so 20 links will be visible over here, so that you can go directly to where you want to go to the page directly. Let's say you want to go to page 7, so you can directly get it from, or you can directly go from the pop-up box that appears over here, instead of going to the content and then choosing the page number. So this is a shortcut method. So if you want this to appear, just make sure that you check this box, or else you just uncheck. Now, toolbar button. Okay, the rest is very straightforward. You know, the back button, forward button, previous button, next button, stop button, refresh button. Now let's scroll down. See the home button. It's all optional, but personally I would prefer to have all this on my ebook, so that it will be much user friendly for my readers. Okay, the search button, contents button, the copy button, find button, size button. You can even check everything. If you want all these buttons to appear, the about button, the exit button, you can see here. Okay, if you want all the buttons to appear, then they will appear over here, this section, all of them. So you choose, up to you. If you want a few not to appear, then it's up to you to choose. For me, the more you put it, the better. But at the same time, if you have too many buttons, it may confuse your readers. So try to get the buttons which are very important, which are very critical for your readers to be able to browse through your ebook easily. Okay. Next, the tooltips. So basically the tooltips is this. Okay, you see, if I put my cursor on one of the toolbar icons, there you go, you can see the balloon style word contents. It basically explains what it is all about. Now you can see this is a short version. It basically repeats the same text message there. Print, about. Okay, you can choose this to have a longer message by unchecking this box, because this box says short messages. If you want it to be long messages, then you can uncheck this box, and it will briefly explain what the toolbar button is all about. Okay, whether, for example, like this one, find, is to search whatever information that you want, which can be found in the ebook. For example, size, it will resize the font of the ebook. That means the words in the ebook, the characters. By using this option, it will give you the option to resize, whether you want to have the font to be bigger, or you want the font to be smaller. It's up to you. Okay, so this is up to your preference. This isn't that important to me. Next is the windows can be resized. This is very important. Check this box, because you want the window to be able to resize. This is the window there. You want it to be you want your readers to be able to resize your ebook, to minimize and maximize the ebook, or even to use the side here to open up, to drag it to the right, or to drag it down, or drag it up. Okay, and next, windows is always on top. This option isn't that recommended, because it will frustrate your readers, because if you check this, then whatever windows that you open, okay, whatever windows that you open, it will be behind the ebook itself. So the ebook will always be the front page in most cases. So this will annoy your readers somehow. So try to uncheck this box and do not choose this box, and it's not recommended. Even the developer or the creator of this software himself or herself does not recommend you to check this box. Okay, and there over here you can also choose the toolbar position. You can choose it on top, left, right, or bottom. Of course right now it's on top. You can see here it's on top. If you want it to be below here, or if you want it to be on the left hand side here, or if you want it to be on the right hand side here, then choose over here. You can choose whether left, right, bottom, or top. Okay, language, of course it's English. Yeah, English language. Okay, so that's all for edit user interface.